as spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Inside and Out, we have our Brazilian Zerg player. Oh my god. No vale pull first, papi. Don't do it. Don't do it. Kappa. Oh, he's going. We have the Brazilian Zerg player representing Team Super. It is the TheZergLord. Ah. And spawning in the top right hand corner of Inside Now, we have his opponent, the Brazilian Zerg player. Oh, he's going for the pull first. No, he lied to him. We have the Brazilian Zerg representing the CranKy Ducklings. What does he stand for? He stands for endurance, righteousness, intellect, kangaroo. It is Erik. The F in Erik stands for fear. Because he has none, because he's crazy. Oh my god. You love to see it. Again, two countrymen, two, I want to say friends. I don't know if they're friends, but again, they know of each other. The Latin American scene is quite tight-knit. And the TheZergLord pleading. Pleading with his boy. I'm not the most fluent in Portuguese, to be fair, just in Spanish, and some words are quite similar to others, so I'm making an assumption that he was asking not to go for a pull first. But we do see Erik going for a pull first, but not for lings, for roaches instead. Oh my god. Who does this in ZvZ? This is so out of left field. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know if this is good. A couple of lings are going to be made here to move out across the map. The TheZergLord scouts with his Overlord, and he is going to confirm, by the way, the lack of hatch first, as he does spot the timing of that hatchery. So he already has a piece of the puzzle, you know? He's already aware of the aggression from Erik, but what kind of aggression exactly, he's still in the dark about. He doesn't know if it was, you know, a gas pool or a pool first or what we're seeing here. Jesus. As two lings then be going across the map to scout just to slip on in. We saw a hatch gas pool from the TheZergLord. Pretty standard, pretty normal, pretty straight up. As yeah, the roaches, they're coming. The roaches reveal themselves here. They have been spotted by the TheZergLord, and now he's going to react. He's bringing his queens down from his main base. He's making more lings. He's getting a defensive at Bailey. Oh, I don't think this is defensive, by the way. I think he's getting a Bailey nest to counterattack. Oh boy. And we'll see if he can hold on. No spine crawlers, by the way, but we only have 3 roaches. Like, this isn't a big commitment. This is just designed to force a reaction. Oh, he's going for the drones. Oh boy, and here we go. How many drones can he get? Right now, he's forcing a lot of lost mining time. Doesn't get any drones. Oh. And it looks like the Ravager shouldn't finish yet. There we go. It is cancelled. Lings are going to be able to clean this up, and bear in mind that the TheZergLord has a no, he canceled the bathing nest. Never mind. I was going to say he's got a bathing nest so he can go for a Lingbane counterattack, but alas, he did cancel it, so he's going to be going for a Roach Horn. He's going for a third base, and he has to make something happen with these lings. Unfortunately, we have a full wall off. As Erik is going to be going into 2-base play, taking his gases, droning on up. He's already got a Roach Horn. He should be going into a lair from here, but we'll see. There we go. There is that lair. And this is going to be interesting. Erik has the drone lead, by the way, because of all that lost mining time. Erik, I believe, yeah, he also skipped ling speed to get into faster roaches, so he's not that far behind. You could argue that in certain aspects he's ahead, actually. Like, he's ahead in drones right now. He's ahead in his lair timing. He's going to go for a 1-1 as well. The TheZergLord, his advantage is his third base, so he can have a greater economy, and he does have more production available to him as well. We'll see if Erik decides to try and hit like a 2-base 1-1 timing, or if he does intend to expand and take a third. We'll see. We shall see. as all 4 gases are being taken, by the way, so it doesn't look like he intends to take a 3rd. I wouldn't put it past Erik though. Erik, he's a hard player to predict. Oh god. I mean, you got to concede that after seeing his opener, by the way. As we have a couple of roaches on the way. The ZergLord making roaches of his own. I understand that he doesn't want to be caught with his pants down and caught without an army, but I do think that the ZergLord is safe to drone and saturate his 3rd base at least a little bit. Working up towards 50 drones I think would be okay for him, as he's a little bit supply blocked. And here we go. Erik is going to be looking to expand and take a 3rd base. Now, is this 3rd just for larva, or does he intend to saturate it? That's the question. Because 1-1 is about to finish up alongside Roach Speed. I love this from the ZergLord, by the way. We see Erik going for a counterattack. We see the ZergLord rotating around, but oh, he gets caught by the reinforcements. Oof. Yeah, here we go. Erik committing to his push at the same time he has enough at home to defend, protect his 3rd base. Erik trying to find a way in, but every single time the ZergLord, he keeps up. Oh, and Erik is going for burrow. He's crazy, but oh my god. Is he going to go for tunneling claws as well, or just burrow to micro his roaches? For those wondering, when roaches are burrowed, they do regen their HP, so you can use it kind of like Blink in a way, where if your roach gets a little bit low, you just burrow them, and then just keep fighting, and then you unburrow later on. Can be some cute back and forth micro there, but there we go. There's +2 on the way and tunneling claws. Oh. As again, Erik, he's just testing the waters. I don't really expect him to commit to like pushing through this ramp. I don't expect any player to commit here. Oh, is that 3rd base is getting pretty low, and oh my god, some drones. Erik, please. Ah. Oof. 1, 2 drones are going to be going down here. That's pretty rough. The roaches actually come back home as well. He shouldn't be able to get the queen. Yeah. Queen is saved in the end. But yeah, Erik is really struggling here economically, and the ZergLord goes for a counterattack. I think Erik may have missed this, by the way. His Overlord saw it, but I don't think Erik did, as the hatchery is going to be going down, and now Erik has to commit. Yeah, he doesn't turn around. We're going for a pseudo base trade. Oh boy. We gotta go. We gotta go, puppy. He's going to be pushing up in towards the natural at the same time. So is the ZergLord. The Roach Warren of Erik is in a bit of a safer place, but oh my god, the ZergLord just doesn't care. And I think the ZergLord just has too much. He has the supply advantage right now. Tunneling Claws was not the upgrade to invest into. And it's taking Erik so long to actually deal with even the natural. A lot of reinforcements are being cleaned up. To be fair, the boys are being pulled as well, I imagine, to try and escape and get out of the main base. Can they all be hunted down? It looks like some of them may be able to escape. Yeah, they will be able to get out. Meanwhile, likewise, a couple of drones of Erik were also able to escape. Oh, there's so many workers for the ZergLord, though. I don't know if he can do it. As Erik has to throw something down. Erik! Oh, he doesn't throw anything down. Oh, GG. Erik needed to throw down a gas geyser, or he didn't have enough for a hatchery. He needed something, and he gets taken out via elimination. Ugh, GG. And Erik missed the army moving on the right-hand side of the map, and the ZergLord, despite the weird opener from Erik, he was able to overcome that and take the first game. The hell did I just watch? What the hell did I just watch? As we move on to game number 2. And here we go. We are going to be getting in, and oh my god, game 2 is going to be on Moondance. Interesting. I'm feeling an early pull from Erik, by the way. Feeling it. And the ZergLord should feel it as well. I would be shocked if the ZergLord doesn't go pull first on Moondance. On Moondance! Ah. Oh boy. We'll see. So we're going to be loading on in and spawning in the top left-hand corner of Moondance. We have the Brazilian Zerg player representing Team Super. He is red. He is the ZergLord. And yep, we knew this would happen because spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, going for a 12 pool opener against a gas first. Against a 13-12. Oh my god. Oh my god, we have the other Brazilian Zerg player. This one is blue though, and he's representing the CranKy Ducklings. This man has no fear, but maybe he should. It is Erik. Let's go. Alright, not something that you see too often, but we have a 13-12 going up against a 12 pool. Erik's is obviously a little bit more macro oriented. He did drone up a little bit behind this. The ZergLord's big advantage is that he will have faster gas, which means he will have a ling speed and even a bailing timing, if he does go for a bailing nest after it. Depending on how all in he wants to be, he does expand and take a natural base behind this, by the way. But I think this is better for the ZergLord. It's hard to say. Again, I don't see this dynamic too often. Erik is going to be hitting faster. He's going to have more lings. He's going to be getting across the map faster as well. But again, that ling speed timing from the ZergLord is going to be huge. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. As Erik is rushing across the map with everything that he has. He doesn't have eyes on the hatchery yet. He should be taking note that there is no creep. And now he gets an eye on the hatchery timing itself, recognizing that it is not a hatch first. There we go. Lings do reveal themselves. Oh, and Erik has to respect this. Now, Erik does have the numbers advantage right now, and there is no ling speed, so Erik should be able to take a better fight, but in the end, is forced back. Oh. And I think this may be over, to be honest. Ling speed is going to finish up soon. We have more lings on the way from the ZergLord back at home to defend. I don't know if Erik is going to be able to have enough. Like, all these lings are going to die. And Erik is going to try and buy time here. I don't blame him. I think he realizes the position that he's in. But he's being completely cut off here. Yeah. And here we go. Ling speed kicks in back at home. What do we have? We've got some queens. We have a spine crawler on the way, but it's Moondance, the shortest rush distance in the entire map pool. There we go. We have a second spine crawler on the high ground. The queen moves down. And we're trying to wall off. I appreciate that he's trying to reduce the surface area here on that spine crawler. So far, the wall of queens is looking pretty good. And the spine is going to finish. Wow, the spine crawler, now that it's done, Erik has been able to hold on. He has a worker lead. The ZergLord is 100% all in. He has to end the game here and now. He cleans up every single ling of Erik. But the problem is that we have a second spine. The ZergLord is droning. Oh, this is brutal. Erik is up 9 workers, by the way, to the 10 of the ZergLord. Man, I'm speaking too soon though, because look at that. One drone gets picked off. Every drone matters right now. Oh, as the second spine is going to get surrounded. The queens have to respond. We do have a transfuse. Do we have a second? Up. No, we do not. The spine crawler goes down. And Erik's up to 20. Jesus, the worker disparity is insane. It's actually insane. Lings are trying to find another way in. They're at least threatening the mineral line, and they're forcing one base economy. Oh, they get another drone. Again, whatever the ZergLord can do. And it looks like he has taken control of the natural as the queen is going to be going down. Erik overextending here. And Erik has some options. He can go straight into a he should be going straight into a Roach Warren once he gets his gases. He is going gases for the time being, by the way. He can expand and take a third base. It looks like that is exactly what he's going to be doing. And things are going to slow down from here. The economic damage was pretty crucial looking at the units lost tab. 2 drones got picked off. That's not that many, to be honest, but a lot of lost mining time. So the ZergLord is looking to stabilize from here. He's going to an Evo first. Huh. I don't know if I like this, to be honest. Evo first. Interesting. He's going for his third base as well. I imagine going to be going for Carapace. He'll be insane if he goes for melee, by the way. Actually insane. I think he's going for melee, yeah. He's crazy. He's going for a Ling Flood. Oh my god. Ling Flooding on Moondance is insane. Why? Because Erik is going to be getting his third base very, very easily. If it was a different map, then this third could be punished. The third will be out here, you know, at the triangular location or the linear location. And then this Ling Flood would at least be able to deal with the third base. Instead, the ZergLord, he's going to try and bust through the natural, which is so difficult to accomplish. Not impossible, though, just difficult. And yeah, he's just going to go for it. He's just going to send it. And the problem is that we have roaches coming out. So, like, we have a wall, and then we have a wall of roaches behind that. We have lings as well. Oh, the wall isn't quite a wall, though. To be fair, we only have 1 spine crawler. There are definitely ways to pull this up. We have our Baneling Nest as well. The ZergLord just banking up as many lings as he can. As likewise, Erik is going for his own Ling Roach. I worry that Erik is going to try and hit with +1 Carapace, and he's going to get caught in the middle of the map, which is exactly what the ZergLord wants. He wants to fight, he wants a full surround, and Erik is falling for it. He's going for it. As here we go, Erik has no idea. He has no idea what he's up against. He sees the third base, and that is it. He does have Ling speed of his own. Plus on melee is going to finish up in a couple of seconds. There we go. The Lings reveal themselves, and Erik has to back off. He has to fight here at the choke. Oh, he's pushing out even further. He's crazy. I think he's realized what's going on. Banelings are rolling on in as well, and the ZergLord is going for a massive surround. Ugh. Ravager Bars are going to be able to force this back. All the lings of Erik gets cleaned up, but like really Erik is stuck here. He's making more roaches back at home. Here comes that surround. Ugh. The Bios are doing a great job at buying time and just trading as efficiently as possible. Meanwhile, Erik is crazy, by the way. He's reinforcing? He really wants these roaches to pay for themselves. Meanwhile, back at home, the roach count is getting higher and higher. Erik buying time with his own lings, forcing them to chase him. He slips on in, confirming the drone count, confirming the lack of gases. No Spire on the way. And the ZergLord's on the timer. He put himself in this situation. He's going to try to end it with Ling Bane. Let's go, Bobby. Let's go. The Bailey should be able to bring down the wall. Ugh. Here we go. The Bailey's are finding some connections here. The Spine Crawler barely survives. It finally goes down, but GG gets called. Erik takes game number 2. Ugh. GG. The ZergLord, he's crazy. Going for a +1 melee all in on Moondance. I mean, it was unexpected. Don't get us wrong. And I do think that if he got a full surround on Erik's army in the middle of the map, he would have been able to clean it up faster and then go for a counterattack. But Erik was able to just get a feel for what was happening just in time to pull back to that choke point on the ramp and to try and just buy as much time as possible, trade as efficiently as possible as well. so that he could get his defenses up and running back at home. What a game. And now we're going to the ace match. That was crazy. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay. I also can't forget, because I did forget, that we also have a raffle. Oh my god. It's been so long. So I'll just be setting that up in the meantime. Not for the viewers, we have a raffle for the players. So let me be clear about that. So just set some things up here. There we go. And I'll explain, I'll talk about it a little bit more later on, after the series. As we are going to be diving on into the ace match, game number 3, and we are loading into Stargazers. Oh my god. Let's go, papi, let's go. And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Stargazers, we have the Brazilian Zerg player representing Team Super. It is TheZergLord. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Stargazers, we have his opponent, the other Brazilian Zerg player representing the CranKy Ducklings. It is Erik. Oh boy. Here we go. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the flag out in time. The flag only here. It's beautiful. Neon green. Massive shout out to Phoenix, as Phoenix did set us up with this lovely SE2 logos mod. As Erik is going to be going for a pool first, but a regular pool first timing, not a 12 pool like we saw previously. Meanwhile, the ZergLord is going for a hatch first. So when it comes to like the rock, paper, scissors of the openers between these two players, I do want to give the edge to the ZergLord. Going for a hatch first here is ideal. The pressure is going to be on Erik. Oh my god! He's going for a pool gas hatch. This is designed to punish 12 pools and 13 12s. Again, Erik is going to be a little bit punished for this. The pressure is going to be on him to deal damage. Oh my god! He's... My mistake. This is not for Ling speed, this is for roaches, papi. Oh my god. He's going for a pool first roach opener. I don't even know, like, I just don't see this often enough. I really don't. I don't know what this is. It's crazy. As the ZergLord is setting up for a fast third. Oh boy, okay. Alright, so taking stock, the ZergLord is being giga greedy right now. He went for a hatch first, which is fine, but now he's already setting up for a fast third base in the pocket. It does make sense because you can wall off here with your Evo chambers and with your Roach Warren, but the Roach Warren for Erik is already done, and roaches are already on the way. Oh my god. Alright. So, last time we saw this, Erik just went for 3 roaches. Only 3, and it looks like he's doing the same thing. 3 roaches are going to be moving out to try and punish his opponents and try and get a little bit of economic damage done. There isn't that much at home to defend, but the roaches do get spotted by the overlord of the ZergLord, so these roaches shouldn't really deal too much damage at all. And, I mean, yeah, the ZergLord, he's already walling off as well. Like, the roaches are going to have a hard time getting past the bouncer queens. So I really don't like this opener on Stargazers, but we'll see if Erik can make it pay for itself. As the roaches do step up, they see the queens and they back off. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So, the ZergLord is going to get away with the faster third hatchery. He's going to be ahead economically here. Erik is going to be a little bit more efficient because he skipped Ling speed and he's going straight into roaches. But he's going to like bite himself. Like he's going to regret that if he needs to defend with Lings later on. Yeah, Just a dynamic you don't see too often here. ZergLord is going to be rushing across the map with his Lings. He shouldn't be dealing too much damage. There we go. The wall is indeed a wall. You love to see it. And Erik himself is going to be looking to take his own third. So things are going to slow down here. A couple of advantages and disadvantages for certain players. Erik is more efficient with how he spends his gas, and because of that, he has a much faster lair timing. But the ZergLord did have the faster third base, so he's going to have more drones to work with overall and just a healthier economy. Which Erik has eyes on. He's fully aware of this. Erik, similarly to last time we saw this build, is going to hit, or can have a pretty strong 1-1 timing with his roaches. So we'll see if he tries to make use of that. As we just progress in this game. 3 base versus 3 base. Obviously, it feels like the ZergLord is going to be the defender here, as Erik is going to be able to get into his upgrade timings that much faster than his opponent. But the ZergLord with a better economy, and he should be, droning up to 47 is pretty good from here. Maybe a couple more drones. Regardless, like, he does have an economic advantage. He should just be able to overwhelm Erik with sheer numbers. Just more roaches, papi. And there we go. We're even squeezing in a couple more drones as well. We're getting a 4th gas. Looking pretty good. And Erik is going to have a choice here. He can try and hit his timing, or maybe try and hit a later timing with +2 instead. Speaking of, +2 already on the way here for the ZergLord. Erik going to be rushing across the map. We do have a couple of dropper lords on the way. They're spotted though. The Zonaga. Brutal. The ZergLord sees this. He should be getting in position. There we go. Roaches have rallied in towards the natural. A little bit too late though. So Erik is going to be able to get a little bit of damage here. Oh my god. Getting the queen. Yeah, he gets the queen, and he also gets one more roach. Oh, as he's going to try and back off at the same time, the rest of his army is hitting the front door. He gets a second queen. Not bad. Doesn't get any economic damage done, but getting 2 queens is pretty insane. Like, this is going to impact the overall larva production here of the ZergLord, only having 1 queen here amongst all 3 of his bases. And we see Erik trying to push the issue, which I don't know if that's the wisest choice. He's going for a bit of a surround, but at the same time, the ZergLord just has too much. Oh my god, he backs off and he just loads up again. Does the ZergLord see this? He does. Your forces are under attack. He does kind of see this. Oh, we even have a spore in position. We're just trying to dive on in here past the spore. We get another queen. And Erik, he has the roach advantage right now. The ZergLord trying to rotate on over. Yo, show us the micro. Show us the micro. Yeah, Erik breaks on in, and he's going to be able to get some. He's going to be able to focus down a lot of these drones at the same time. Ooh, the main army of the ZergLord forces Erik back. Erik just not paying attention here, loses 2 more roaches. But he also is able to get a lot of drone kills. And he gets out with a full overload. As we can see, that was pretty necessary damage. Like, Erik is barely even in drones right now. So the ZergLord is able to mine a little bit more overall. That's why he has a larger roach army, period. As Erik, we saw this last time, he's trying to get into Burrow and trying to get into Tunneling Claws. I'm getting flashbacks of game number 1. To be fair, Erik lost game number 1 because he didn't see the army moving out and he lacked map vision. And the same thing is happening again. I'm surprised we don't have an overlord in the middle of the map here for Erik. Oh, he gets another queen. Yo, he's being so annoying with these dropper lords. I love it. He's killed 4 queens this game. 4. Oh. As this time, Erik is not going to be caught out of position. This time he's moving out with his army. He's got burrow, he's got tunneling claws. In a couple of seconds, oh my god! The full Overlord goes down. Nice snipe there from the ZergLord. Erik has to be careful. There is detection available here. Oh god, no! The ZergLord sees it. He sees the burrow. Oh my god. How does he do it? Who knows? As we have another Dropper Lord headed towards the main base. Main looking a little bit vulnerable right now, not gonna lie. Both of them trying to poke and prod here. The ZergLord once again has the larger army. Ooh, and he's gonna be able to pick off a lot of roaches here. At the same time, we do have that drop, but we have enough to defend at home as well. The ZergLord looking to snowball. We need a couple of other biles here from Erik. Some of them do connect, but the concave is just a little bit too good. Or is it? Reinforcements are trickling on in. It looks like all the ravages of the ZergLord are going down, and yeah, defender's advantage just too good. Roaches come out just enough to defend. Not gonna lie, I was getting pretty worried for Erik there. It's getting a little bit worried. Roaches once again slipping on in. Can they get another queen? Oh, they go for the drones. They go for everything, Papi. Oh, a lot of drones are going to be going down. At the same time, in comes Erik's main army. The ZergLord trying to get a fourth up and running. Erik's already got his own fourth. Bear that in mind. But the fourth of the ZergLord is going to be denied. At the cost of a lot of roaches, to be fair. But Erik isn't done. Uh-oh. Ugh. The ZergLord is being pulled apart, and this is just too much damage. Look how many drones have fallen. 14 drones to just 3 roaches, by the way. Finally, they're going to be cleaned up. But Erik, he weathered the storm. He's got his upgrades. He's got his bases. He's got a healthy drone count. These are all things that Erik has, and the ZergLord just doesn't. And now in a head-on engagement, Erik is close to maxing out. I really like this from Erik, by the way. Like, it's a great way to even deal with like lurker play if your opponent goes into faster lurkers. Like, because we have tunneling claws and burrow, like roaches still have value. Even if they can't break a head-on engagement, they can just go for counterattacks. Speaking of, here we go. Erik trying to force himself up this ramp. Pushing up onto the high ground is always the difficult thing to do. Even if you have an overall supply advantage, he's going to try and pull apart his opponent, but the ZergLord keeps up with that rotation. It does mean that Erik makes his way through towards that hatchery, though. Oh, he takes a couple of bites to the face, but once again, another cancel on the fourth. Meanwhile, the roaches were looking to shark their way in, but the ZergLord is in position. I love it. The ZergLord even keeping some roaches in his own main base to defend. He knows about the drops, mate. Up. A little bit of a micro there from Erik. Accidentally burrows instead of unburrowing. Has to be careful. Being forced back once again. The ZergLord. Both players are maxed out, but the ZergLord has less workers, so he has more supply in his roaches. And with the greater numbers, he's going to be able to force Erik back, but Erik is making more roaches where that came from. The ZergLord's supply was slipping. Why? The ZergLord's macro was slipping for a moment there. Oh, we're regenning. The HP, Papi, the HP. Oh. A little bit of mispathing there. 3 roaches go down for free. Every roach counts. They all count. Couple more biles are going to be zoning away the army as well. The restraint of the ZergLord may be killing him. Like, all this supply at home isn't doing anything. For all he knows, these Dropper Lords actually have roaches in them, so he has to stay there. For all he knows. Meanwhile, Erik has his hive. He's working on +3 attack. Could do with +2 carapace as well, not gonna lie, but it's fine, it's fine. As the ZergLord still maintains his overall supply. Dealing with the rocks, trying to push his way forward here. Has the concave. But the problem is that even if Erik loses his space and all these drones, like, he's still fine. He's still in a better position. Oh. As he goes for the surround, he comes in from the left-hand side as well, cutting off the reinforcements of the ZergLord. And the ZergLord, he just doesn't have enough. He put up a good fight. Started off the series really well, taking a 1-0 lead. But alas, Erik just has a better economy. He can rebuild and the ZergLord cannot. GG, good luck gets called. Fala galera. As Erik takes game number 3 and the series. Oh, I was worried I didn't press the right button. GG. GG, well played. Erik will be making it to the grand finals to have a rematch against Eggs. Meanwhile, my condolences to the ZergLord. He put up a really good fight, and had some pretty interesting responses of his own. I think his build on Moondance was just too out of left field though. Like I wasn't a big fan of it, to be honest. And yeah, we saw that. I mean, maybe there was a world where he could have catched Erik's army in the middle of the map or something. But yeah, for +1 Ling Flood on Moondance. It's crazy. Oh my god. Regardless, GG, well played. Well played to all of our players. And we are now down to only 2. But before that, before we get into our final series, we have a raffle. We do have a raffle to conduct. Oh, for those wondering, it's been a while since we've hosted Sentimiento Latino, and it's been a while since we've done the raffle, but every player who has signed up this week has the opportunity to win some extra money. It's a way to incentivize and to support the players, and not just the top players. It doesn't matter if you made it to the grand finals, or it doesn't matter if you got knocked out in the first round. You have an equal chance to make some money.